Have you ever wondered how your fitness could be affecting your relationship with your partner? Most people in relationships in the modern day don't feel as connected as we should, and there are a lot of reasons to it, like social media, change in programming, divorce rates being high, availability of options, and a lot of shit like that. And fundamentally, you should be able to handle these things by adapting to this fast moving world, and you can only do it if you are fit and healthy. And when I say fit, I mean both physical and mental. Let me explain. Men crave respect more than they crave love, and respect, like most things, starts from within. Self-respect. And when you don't respect yourself, you know that none of that respect that you're getting is genuine. And if you are fit and healthy, that shows that you have discipline and strength, both physical and mental, and women are very good at sensing it off of you because of their intuition or being high EQ or both combined. And people don't realize how important the male and female attraction and relationships are, because they are woven into everything that we experience, like the government, culture, society, and even evolution itself. So eventually this is something everybody needs to crack. Doesn't matter who you are or where you are. Because imagine witnessing your relationship slowly falling apart. Like the spark's gone, small arguments now turn into big arguments. It'll get to a point where you can see that she's unhappy and you decided to do something to make her happy. But while you're in that process, she says something or do something, they'll completely put you off of whatever you were planning to do, and you never do it. And this is like a loop, and a lot of people get stuck in that. And it's like a complete downward spiral that nobody likes. Like, I can go on and on about how these little aspects slowly kill a relationship, but the crazy part is all of these things can be fixed by you getting fit and healthy. Now, some people might believe that statement, some people think that it's crazy, but give me a chance to explain. Now, I have broken it down into 5 aspects of how your fitness can help your relationship. And before I explain it, I want to make something very clear. When I'm making this video, in my head, the target audience is mostly men. So, I'm advising to the men. And if you're a woman watching this, you might or might not benefit from this. I don't know. Let's get into it. And the first one, elevated confidence. The moment you start feeling like maybe you're not good enough for your partner, that breeds some insecurities that will make you act in ways that nobody would admire. Now, the only way to fight this is through having very high confidence in yourself, and being fit and healthy does that. And when you try your best, you strive to become the best version of yourself, there are very few options available outside of you, because not a lot of people do that. Now, I'm not saying your partner will be looking for options or you should be competitive enough to handle it. What I'm saying is, be fit and healthy so she has the best man she could possibly have. And trust me, the competition is very low. Like, if you work out every day and you eat healthy every single time, you will be in that top 0.1%. The competition is that low. Now, second one, physical attraction. Now, this is like a big obvious that a lot of people ignore. Everybody knows that being fat is not attractive. We don't say it out because we don't want to offend anybody. But the beauty of reality is that it eventually catches up. Now, physical attraction is an absolute necessity for any relationship. And I'm not talking about things that you cannot change, like your height or your facial structure. I'm talking about things that you can change, like your fitness and health. Now, being a strong man is attractive to females because that shows that you can protect. It's very natural. I kind of want to talk a lot on this topic, but I'm new to this whole putting my knowledge on the internet aspect of life, so I'm gonna play it safe. Third one, higher energy levels. Women like quality time, and a simple way to define their quality time is if you're not looking anywhere else or if you're not thinking about anything else while you're spending time with them, that's their quality time. And there is no way you're doing that if you're someone who gets tired pretty easily. So it's an obvious that you should have higher energy levels to give her that quality time. And there are a lot of benefits you would gain from having high energy. And always remember that women are very good at sensing energy off of you. It is not fun for them to be around a man who is of low energy, especially if they are of high energy. Fourth one, conflict management. There is something called tolerance fatigue, and it is in a way connected to your fitness. Let me explain. You get irritated easily if you are tired, stressed, or just unhappy with yourself. And now if you become fit and healthy, your ability to tolerate shit will go up. And that is what is needed, because what it takes is emotional control to do that. And this journey of becoming fit and healthy kind of creates that emotional control, because you will start to disregard your feelings and not act on your impulses. Like, if you're trying to become fit and you finally do it, there will be times where you're like, I feel like eating that, but I don't eat it. I feel like doing that, but I'm not going to do that. And eventually you'll get to a point where you don't act on your impulses and you will explain your point in a very calm way. You don't get triggered easily, and women respect that. Fifth one, better intimacy. Intimacy can be physical, emotional, and spiritual. Now, all these three are extremely important, but I'm not going to get into the physical part. But when it comes to emotional and spiritual intimacy, it requires you to go through something tough so that you let go of your aggression there and you appreciate what you have in peace. And when you start saying no to things that you know are not good for you, like maybe sugars, alcohol, or skipping the gym, that kind of builds your character. And that is why I'm completely against all the shortcuts when it comes to fitness and health. Like, let it be difficult. Take that load, achieve something big, because that creates an aura. The kind of aura that will make your partner just stare at you with admiration. Now, when you get to that point, it is very hard to not take care of her in ways she desires. Am I making sense? I don't know. Maybe this is something that everybody should experience to kind of understand. Anyway, the conclusion is simple. If you become fit and healthy, you will eventually watch your relationship getting better. And by the way, all of this advice is based on my assumption that you have a good woman by your side. If you have a broken, toxic woman, none of that shit will work. I'm sorry.